MK, and I am back with another Baby Got Scraps. Now, literally, I have just scraps on my desk, and it is also Wood Grain Wednesday. And so for my wood grain, buried deep, deep down, I have these few pieces left. Now, I do have a wood grain 6x6. I forgot to mention that in my She's Crafty mini paper pad class, but I only have like 6 sheets of this left, and here is 4 of them. So I wanted to do a technique that I thought was pretty cool. I haven't seen it done yet, but it's in my brain, and we will see if it comes out correctly or not. So I have my 6x6 papers right here. I also have a bunch of scraps. I already cut my photos down just to save you guys that time. I went through, oh my god, my scrap green bin. Now, it's not a bin, it's actually a bag, and my bag is for like what I can use maybe possibly for photo mats. So they're anything that is 3 inches wide by X long, okay? So anything I can use for a photo mat, that's what's in that. And then I also have these papers here that were from my girlfriend's stash, and I basically went through all of her pattern papers and picked out what I liked, and this was one of the things I liked, and I was hoping to get, like, if I pieced them all together, get a 12 by 12 piece of paper out of this and see what I could do, but none of the patterns matched, none of the images matched. Well, the stripes they did, but not on this side. So I want to try something. I also got this as well, and then I also got this as well. Okay, totally different line, but the greens match. And so I just wanted to add this down for like maybe a journaling spot or something. And then I picked out 2 more of those color ready, close to my heart, really old borders. I thought that these would be pretty cool looking. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I just pulled stuff, you guys. I went through my bulky bin and pulled out scraps of ribbon that were in my container that I keep my my scraps of ribbon in. Weird. So I pulled those out as well, and then I started going through some embellishments. I have this really cool safari sticker that says safari. Anyways, it's got elephants on it. I noticed that there's a leafy thing. I think it fell off from somewhere or was just hanging out like right here in this dead space. There's another huge embellishment that has the giraffe and zebra on it. That would have been cool on the last layout I did, but that's okay. We're going to use this one this time. And then I pulled out these puffy stickers that I got in a Secret Not Secret kit, that I thought that this one right here, this one thing that says next big thing, would look really super cool. I asked for a color kit, and I got all of this pink fresh stuff, and in rainbow colors, and I couldn't have asked for more. I'm slowly but surely using up the stuff, and so I've got that one sticker that I want to use, and then I also have this Kaiser Craft sticker book. It's called Paradise Found, and I actually found it because of this remember. And it's a picture, it's a bunch of elephants, and elephants never forget. So I thought that that would be, I know, stupid, huh? But yeah, that was the only reason why I pulled out this sticker book. Thought maybe I could look for things, but this is definitely more for like vacation and card making. The Wish You Were Here is like card making. I can't think of anything else I would want a layout of that, you know, says Wish You Were Here. I love all these, but I haven't found a layout that I really, really like yet to use them on. And so yeah, I found it I brought it out for one sticker, you guys. If I find anything else, then I'll let you know that I am using it. But this is it. This is everything. Oh, it is not it. I hid it. I even put it right here. So I also pulled out my, my container of leaves. Now, this is just a random container that I put leaves left over from a project. I also have my wood veneer leaves in here, but these are like from Paper Pumpkin kits. This is from Paper Pumpkin. That is from Paper Pumpkin. These are just dies that I'm pulling out my big manual die cut machine. I have leftover little bits of green that are smaller than 3 inches and shorter than, I think it's 10. Those go get run through my die cut machine. Blah, use the words. These are extra cuts that I cut from a layout and I just didn't use them. Same with these. These are, again, manual die cut machine, paper pumpkin. This is my manual die cut machine, but it's a layered die, and so that's what that is. Manual die cut machine, so on and so forth. I also have a few, like, these were stamped and left over from a project. This was Maggie Holmes, that floral collection that I thought I was done with, but apparently I stuck some more leaves in here. These are like random, I think they're Maya Road leaves that can be painted. Yeah, that's what it is. And then I don't know what this is, you guys. I had some flowers. I think this is the only thing I have left is this leaf. But I had some flowers and they're like paper and then they're crocheted or tattered on the edge, or tatted, I guess is what it's called, on the edge. And I just have a random leaf left. But I don't know what leaves I want to use, but I have an idea in my brain for a background. And so I want to put that idea on a piece of paper. I might go have some lunch though, because I'm starting to get the shakes, the shivers and shakes. So I am going to do that. I want to do this background. It's going to be mostly about backgrounds involving wood grain and scraps. And this is for my photos, because I thought green would look really good, considering I didn't have any other, like I love this peachy pink, you guys. Love it. Love it. And then, of course, my one allowance for 12 by 12 is just a old, close to my heart. I think it was called vanilla something. Vanilla cream parchment. Anyways, I could guess all day long and still get it wrong. So I'm going to go play, and hopefully this background comes out the way it is. If not, I'll make it work and still keep plugging away at it. Yeah, let's get going.
So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out all of these floral pieces, and I'm going to glue them all down and cover this entire 12 by 12 sheet. Now, I'm not too concerned on the patterns matching up, the flowers, coordinating. I'm not concerned about that at all, because I want to take the wood grain and basically cover it up. So, and I'll show you guys here in a minute what I mean as soon as I'm done fiddling with all of the paper. So I finally get a pattern that I like, and it covers the majority of the background, and I'm going to just glue everything down. Now, I only put this step in so you guys see that I'm just using my double-sided tape. That is it. And I covered up all of my background paper. So now I'm just deciding how I want my wood grain to, like what directions do I want it to go. And then I am going to cut along the grain, I guess is what it is, the little lines of the wood grain. I don't make you watch me do all that either, but I did want to show you guys how I lined up the two 6x6 pieces. So basically I am just gauging, how wide the lines are on one side and cut them on the other side. And that's about it. So I have everything all laid out. Now I'm going to take this edge distressor and distress the edge. Now for the tops and the bottoms, I'm only distressing one side, and then the ones in the center, I distressed both sides. And then I'm just basically going to take my fingers and curl up those edges, but not too much to where I like rip it or do anything like that. So, and as you can see, I am covering up pretty much everything as far as the gaps in the flowers. Now you can't really tell that the floral piece in the background wasn't a full sheet of paper, right? You just really can't tell. And I'm okay with that. I just love the pops of color behind the wood planks, I guess is what I was going for there. I really, really love how it is. I love how thick this turned out, actually. So now I realize that, my photos are so big, I'm going to cover up pretty much this entire background. but I'm okay with it because I got the effect that I was looking for. What was in my brain came out of my brain, and it was actual reality, and I was so super stoked with that. So I went and I backed all of my photos on this green. It's actually called Topiary, in case anybody cares, but it's a retired color from close to my heart as well. I've just got so much cardstock, you guys. I don't care if it's retired or not. I'm going to use it. It's pretty. It really is. So, backed all my photos with the green cardstock, and then I am just laying things out, seeing what I have. I decided right off the bat, I'm not going to use the scraps of ribbon at all. And then that lighter green cardstock, I only had one of. I couldn't make 2 photos work with that, so I decided not to use that at all. The striped green that I showed you guys at the beginning, I laid it off to the side somewheres and totally forgot about it because I'm good at that. I just toss it off to the side and poof, it's gone, out of sight, out of mind. I don't use it. So I really quickly wanted to get this remember sticker out there before I forgot. I'm sorry, that's just silly to me. And now I'm just flipping through the book to see if there was anything else, and there was not yet anyways. I do go back to the book just to let you guys know, but I wanted to throw these leaves on. Now, of course, every safari layout that I do, it has to have, like, my pictures are, surrounded by leaves. I don't know how many layouts I have that look just like this, you guys. It's like my photos are thrown on a pile of leaves. So luckily I have 3 of each of these leaves, but the yellow ones are not going to stay because I think that it takes away from my peachy pink. And so to me, it's like, no, I don't want to add another color. The safari sticker does have that coppery look to it, so it complements the peachy pink really well. And so I really just don't want to take away from that color. I just love that color, you guys. It's my color. I thought blue was my color, but no, it's that peach color. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm starting to glue things down. I am committing. I love how this is all looking. I love how I can still see my background. I didn't cover up too much of it. I love the leaves. I love it all, you guys. I am so super stoked with how this turned out, and the fact that something from my brain ended up in real life. That hardly ever happens. Normally I just have to give up, and it never happens like this ever. So I do have to use my liquid adhesive to put this little puffy sticker down. It does not want it to stay on its own. And I thought that these little blue sticker flowers matched the little blue flowers that were in my pattern paper. Some of them are poking out, so I thought that it would make a great complement to have some of these scattered throughout. And so there's 2 pages of these cute little flowers, and I flip to both pages and end up putting them all on my layout. In fact, I do find some more of these little flowers throughout the sticker book, but I chose not to use them. I just felt like this layout was complete, and I remembered that I had this little strip, and I decided, nope, I don't want that either. And I am done. This is it. I am so glad, like I said, that I was able to imagine something and put it on a layout, and here it is to show you guys. I hope that, it's sparked some interest of new ways to use your wood grain. I absolutely love it. Don't forget that we are still doing Baby Got Your Scraps and using nothing but scraps with a 1 12x12 allowance. And I will check you guys tomorrow. Thanks.